Hi everyone! So the tutorial that I have for you today is on a broken doll makeup. This is what it looks like up close. There will be lots and lots and lots of pictures on my Instagram, which is @beauty_by_julia. But before we get into this tutorial, I just want to talk about this look a little bit. I went to Spirit Halloween and Party City. I'm not sure if they're just on the East Coast or if they're anywhere else in the United States, but I'm sure there are. But I went there and I was looking at the type of costumes that they have just because I wanted to get a feel of, you know, what people want to be this year. So I saw a bunch of costumes that I think would be really, really cute to recreate. I don't have all the money in the world, so I'm not going to go ahead and buy all the costumes, but I did see a costume for a broken doll, and I kind of was inspired by, you know, all the broken doll makeup that's been out there, so I decided to go with this, which is kind of like a mix of a bunch of broken dolls I've seen. So I do give credit to all the makeup artists that have done broken dolls so far. But this is going to be a part of my clown, doll, and puppet series. I decided to do a series for this Halloween just because I kind of covered all of the basic Halloween tutorials so far, I feel like, last Halloween. But there's going to be a lot more Halloween tutorials besides dolls, puppets, and what did I say, clowns. But stay tuned for more videos. But if you would like to learn how to get this broken doll makeup, then please keep on watching. Hi everyone, so I am going to start out with my primer, and my primer for this video is going to be That Gal by Benefit. This is a brightening primer. After I've applied my primer, I'm going to move on to the face, of course. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start out by outlining the cracks in the doll face. For this, you want to use either a black shadow or a brown shadow, taupe shadow, anything that's dark and can give the impression that there is a broken piece off of this face. I decided to go with a matte brown shadow. The cracks in the face don't have to be perfect, guys. Every time something cracks, you know, the cracks are not perfect. But anyway, moving on to the rest of the face, I'm going to start out with the white part of the face. I'm going to be using my Graftobian makeup paint, or it's from a Vampire Wheel, and I'm just going to be taking a small brush, and as you can see here, you kind of want to make those lines that you made a little more jagged and perfect. So having a flat brush is probably the best for painting this onto the face. After I painted that whole outside of the face white, I'm going to be taking my Graftobian makeup powder, and I'm just going to be setting all of that white paint. After I've set all of that white paint, I'm going to be taking a sponge, and I'm just going to be sponging out all of the areas that weren't as opaque as I wanted them to be. And this is just any normal makeup sponge. After I'm done with the makeup sponge, I'm just going to be taking a big brush and just putting a little bit more powder on it. For the inside of that crack, I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal liquid powder in 328. This is just my normal foundation, and I'm just going to be blending that in on the inside of the crack. So I just want to make sure all that foundation is blended in really nice. And I want to make sure that all those lines by the edges are very sharp. And very straight and jagged, so that it gives the impression of broken. Then I'm going to be using a little bit of highlight underneath my eye, and then in all the other highlight areas that are showing. This is the Magic Lumi Concealer from L'Oreal, and I'm just going to be blending that in with my finger. Once I'm done blending everything together, I'm going to set it all with my rice powder from Palliado. This one is in Natural. Kind of the same thing as
the translucent comes out kind of the same on me. After I'm done setting all of that foundation and concealer, I'm going to be using some blush, highlighter, and bronzer in that little area that we still can see. I'm going to be using Frankly Scarlet blush from MAC, Soft and Gentle highlight from MAC, and the NYC Smooth Skin bronzing powder. After I'm done with that, I'm going to fill in my brows. I decided to fill in the brow that's inside of the broken doll. As I normally would with my brows, I just fill it in with the taupe powder from the Bold and Beautiful kit from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. And then for the other side, I'm going to be taking this little mini pencil that I have right here. I actually think it's an eyeliner, but it's a very, very dark brown. I'm going to start by filling in the other brow with this, and then I'm going to go over it with a black shadow. So I'm just going to fill it in with the black shadow, and then I'm going to be moving on to the eyes. For the eye inside the doll, I'm going to be using my Lay and Low paint pot from MAC. I'm going to blend that all over my eye with a clean finger. And then for these shadows, I'm just using that little palette that I had from Lancome that you saw in the beginning, and you'll see later on in the video. But I'm just blending the light brown and dark brown into my crease. And then I'm just going to be taking my highlight from MAC and placing that on the brow bone and on the inner corner of my eye. And I just wanted this eye to be very pretty and simple. For liner, I'm using Lorac's Front of the Line Pro Liquid Liner in black, and I'm just going to line my eyes subtly. I can never say that word, subtly, there we go. I'm just going to line my eyes subtly with a nice thin wing. After I'm done winging out my eyes, I decided to apply some falsies. And these are the falsies that I'm using. I'm only using one of them for the pretty side. And then I moved on to the lips. For the lips, I'm using MAC's Matte Lipstick in Diva. I'm just going to be applying that all over my lips. And I ended up using a brush to get more of a precise placement. And these are the lashes that I'm going to be using on the other side. The thinner ones are going to go on the bottom, a little underneath my waterline, and then the bigger ones on the top. I applied them all the lashes with the black duo glue, the one that dries black, and then I put some white eyeliner on the waterline of the white side. Now to create the broken glass, to make it look like that, to make it look like the white part of the glass, I'm saying this with like quotations because it's not really glass. I just applied the matte white shadow, matte brown shadow, and you just want to take it from the edge and push it towards the middle of the face. But that is it, guys, for this tutorial. This is the final look right here.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful and very, very happy Halloween. Let me know down below if you're going to use this makeup look as your costume this year. Also, thumbs up this video if you like it and you want to see more Halloween tutorials, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get the latest videos for this Halloween and for every other holiday and for every other video that I put out there. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is @BeautyByJulia, to see lots and lots of pictures of all the different Halloween looks I'll be putting up this Halloween 2014. Thanks guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!